Greetings to all of you from Geneva at the United Nations Disaster Risk Reduction Global Platform 2025. Our journey started when UBMS Research Group submitted a voluntary commitment to evaluate integrate resilience into bridge management in the year 2022. We completed the research in 2024. As a sequel to the research, we ventured into the realm of evaluation of the probability of survival for aging old and deteriorated bridges when natural hazard of known severity occurs. This aspect is critical for rescue and relief agencies to understand which is the safest route to take with minimum probability of bridge failures. UNDRR accepted our result, and that resulted in my talk at the Global Platform 2025 organized by the United Nations Office of Disaster Risk Reduction starting from 3rd June after preliminary discussions were completed on the 2nd and 3rd June. It was a very hectic week for me trying to reach out to various groups of DRR agencies and authorities. This compilation brings out the brief glimpses of my time in GP 2025 Geneva and culminates with my 15 minutes talk given in GP 2025. Should you need more information regarding our research, you can reach out to me on Sachidanand at ubmsresearchgroup.com. Enjoy and get mesmerized with my talk. Thank you. Honorable delegates, distinguished leaders, and esteemed guests, greetings from UBMS Research Group. We've assembled here for the Global Platform 2025. The focus is to enhance resilience, the theme being Everyday Count, Act for Resilience Today. I stand to deliberate and focus on a divergent theme, a critical but neglected perspective. Disaster risk reduction is focused on the principal aspect of saving human lives. While performing this noble task of saving lives, we have always taken for granted the connectivity between the base station of rescue relief agencies and the focal point of extreme impact during natural hazard occurrence. URG considers it a privilege to dwell on this divergent and critical topic. We present our research titled Impact of Resilient Bridges on Enhancement of Resilience within the Transportation Network and Region. Today, when I stand here, I express the views and submission from the global bridge fraternity and professional institutes from across the world. I, Sachidanand Joshi, led this research with the able support of our entire research team led by Mayuri Tundalwar, who ensured that our research remains focused on the futuristic safety issues of tomorrow, and Srinath Menon, who contributed by ensuring our research remained rooted in the direction of humanity and sustainability. While we regret our inability to individually credit all contributors whose images and videos were used, we acknowledge their invaluable role and all copyright remains with those individuals only. Reverting to that critical and neglected aspect of connectivity, we understand that transportation network consisting of highways, smaller roads and various types of structures contribute to enhance the regional socio-economic development, stability and prosperity. Bridges are critical component within this transportation network. But bridges are often taken for granted. They simply exist connecting point A to B. Bridges are far more than just steel and concrete. They are the lifelines of civilization. Bridges connect communities, facilitate trade, mobility, and enhance economic growth. Without them, the world would have been very different. Just step back and imagine a world without bridges. Communities would have remained isolated, trade would have been limited, and economic and social progress would have stalled. Bridges are the unsung heroes of our interconnected world, quietly enabling progress, prosperity, and ensuring connectivity. From the age old Ram Setu in India and the Roman aqueducts to the more modern Millau Viaduct and the Golden Gate Bridge, bridges stand as a testament to human and engineering ingenuity. As we look ahead in the 21st century, resilience in bridges will gain importance. But what is resilient bridge? Structural integrity alone does not define the bridge resilience. It is about withstanding both natural and man made abuse. A resilient bridge can endure earthquake, floods, and climate extreme while also handling daily wear and tear. When bridges are resilient, communities thrive. Bridges ensure access to job, healthcare, and education. Many twin cities, towns, subdivisions owe their existence and growth to the construction of bridges. Closer here, we have had the Mont Blanc Bridge since 1862. Example of these developments being the growth of North Sydney, Howrah, and Navi Mumbai. When bridges are resilient, economies grow, keeping supply chain intact and provide a more conducive environment for business operations. Within India, Atal Setu, a 22-kilometer long bridge, is facilitating economic growth stability to areas which were difficult to reach prior to the construction of Atal Setu. So bridges are bridging the gap. When bridges are resilient, emergency services function efficiently. Rapid response in times of crisis is ensured. The restoration of bridges are the best example which ensure timely relief material gets delivered to the impact zone efficiently and prevents additional loss of human lives. Resilient bridges are essential for maintaining a healthy, vibrant society. They provide a sense of security and stability. Conversely, when bridge failure occurs, it is catastrophic, leading to loss of human life, economic disruption, and skyrocketing rehabilitation cost. The true cost of bridge failure goes beyond dollars and cents essential for its restoration. It includes disrupted life, social instability, and lost opportunities. These are the hidden cost of a fragile infrastructure. Cost that we all will have to pay in some form or the other. Extreme weather events, earthquake, floods, landslides, and cyclones are becoming more frequent and more severe. Bridge collapses in California earthquake, Bihar flood, Kutch and Spain cyclone trapped people, left communities disconnected. Closer in 2025, the Myanmar Awa Bridge collapse caused massive loss. Traditionally, bridge design relied on historical data, but the dynamism in climate change is making such past data unreliable and irrelevant. We need to shift promptly towards innovative, forward looking resilience strategies. But the challenge is compounded by the unpredictable nature of these events. Volatility and dynamism in climate and natural hazard occurrence require us to adopt fast and act today to achieve resilient infrastructure. Resilient bridges help to achieve a resilient transportation infrastructure. Until recently, resilience was not a core part of bridge management. Today, URG, with advanced and focused research, have integrated resilience using the Global Analytics for Bridge Management or GABM, which is a proactive analytical application ensuring bridges remain functional and secure. Survival prediction of old deteriorated bridges was a grey area till recently. Post natural hazard occurrence, normally a scramble starts in the rescue and relief agency's office to reach the impact zone as soon as possible. Maps which we rely on do not predict the fate of bridge en route. Collapsed bridge throws a spanner in the effort to reach early. Predictive tools within GABM enable evaluation of the probability of bridge survival, thereby enabling agencies to plan the safest route to take. 1 hour delayed mobilization by these agencies could have resulted in loss of additional 50 to 70 human lives. Many past bridge failures have highlighted this aspect. We urge you to explore GABM from the perspective to fundamentally save human lives. Bridge management will follow. GABM, in combination with Global Analytics for Risk and Resilience Management or GARM, goes beyond structural integrity to assess the socio-economic impacts, financial viability, and risk factors using statistical tool, ensuring resources are invested effectively. Within GARM, evaluation of intangible benefits versus estimate for enhanced resilience and rehabilitation is available. In our studies, we evaluated this factor on hundreds of bridges in various geographies and regions. The total benefit accrued to the region due to resilient and structural adequacy of the bridges provide a very high cost to benefit ratio. This validates the UNDRR statement that every dollar invested in resilience would pay back $12 to $15. Global analytics for bridge management is an enabler of smarter, data-driven decision, ensuring resilient bridges that serve future generations. Investing in resilient infrastructure aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. SDG 9 calls for resilient infrastructure to support sustainable development. Recently, in the state of Sikkim, India, hundreds of bridges underwent retrofitting and focused on Build Back Better, ensuring early return to normalcy post natural hazard occurrence. SDG 11 aims for inclusive, safe, and resilient cities. Resilience in transportation network coupled with the resilience of the people of Mumbai, incidentally, the city I hail from, is a testament to quick return to normalcy within hours from the recurring vulnerability due to flash flooding which occurs annually inundating various areas of Mumbai. The Sendai framework adopted by United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction further emphasizes that resilience is not just about building stronger structures, but urges creating a system that withstand the harsh realities of tomorrow. It emphasizes to ensure that the last man standing survives. Resilient bridges are not just an engineering necessity, they are economic enablers, social stabilizers, and disaster mitigators. A world with strong, resilient bridge is a world of security, world of connectivity, and a world of opportunity. As we look to the future, let us remember that resilient bridges we build are not just physical structures. These bridges will help our next generation to inherit a better, a safer, a connected, a confident, and a sustainable world. We owe this to our next generation. Let's build bridges wisely, strongly, and for the future. Let us invest in resilience today. Investing in resilient bridges is investing in prosperity, investing in sustainability, investing in our own future. Before I depart, I leave with a parting thought for each of you to think about. Hazard occurrences are nature driven. Our inaction transgresses these natural events into a disaster or a calamity. Every day count. Let's act for resilience today. Together, let's usher a new era of resilience. I'm joined by Dinesh, Prashant, Tapas, Mayuri, Srinath, and the entire research team from UBMS Research Group to thank the United Nations and UNDRR for this opportunity. Thank you for the patient hearing.